girl, make it boom, boom, boom. Shake up the place, make it boom, 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 boom.
If you could only see the camera crew, Simon and myself, we're all bopping away here. Welcome back. That is Boom, Sean Paul featuring Busy Signal, which is one of the singles from Sean Paul's brand new album, Live and Living.
Yes, indeed. He has one of the most distinctive voices in music, and he has maintained his dominance in the music industry for the second decade of the millennium. His popular songs have reached over 1 billion views on YouTube alone, and he has a Grammy on the mantelpiece to top all of that off.
This year, he's releasing not one, but 2 albums, and he's also teleporting his fans to the Caribbean this May when he takes to the virtual stage in a live beach concert. Before we chat to Sean Paul, let's take a look at some of his biggest hits.
Just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh.
Baby boy, not a day goes by.
Come on, girl, tell me what's the name.
I think about you all the time. I see you in my dreams.
Yo, sexy ladies want part with us. You know the car with us, them not war with us. You know the club, them want flex with us. To get next to us, them not vex with us.
There is nothing quite like the sight and sound of Laura Woods singing along to Sean Paul's classic hits. Sean Paul, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us, man.
Hey, good morning, guys. What's
Good to
up,
see-
man?
well,
Thank you for
good to
giving me
see-
the time.
An absolute pleasure. Listen,
man.
tell us firstly and foremost about this new album. When, how, and why did you record this during lockdown? Tell us about it.
Yeah, you know, last year I was kind of scared because of all this brand new news and stuff we have to deal with, like everyone else. I locked off for 5 months. And then I started to realize, you know, I'm live and I'm living, and so are my friends, and we're here. We're not touring anymore, so let's make music. So I have this album called Live and Living. I got another one called Scorcher coming in May. Reason why I got so much music, I had the time, but also I think people need music right now, man. You know, every instance in my life that I had a heartbreak or a bad time, I leaned up on music. And so I'm happy to provide music for people for that purpose right now.
And we are happy to receive that music. There's a big message of unity in this album, Sean Paul. Was that a conscious choice? Because certainly now, over the last year, we need unity more than ever, don't we?
Yeah, and especially in a time like this, and in Jamaica, we've had quite a violent society, especially in the past couple of years. So I'm just trying to speak out against it. You know, I have a platform, and a lot of our music is about testing each other's skills and clashing each other. And I think that we could do it differently without the clash part. You know what I mean? We could actually test each other's skills and be very competitive on the same track without being derogatory. And so that's what I'm trying to do with this album. There's a lot of collabs on it. It's 16 songs, 15 collabs.
Wow.
It features all people I really revere and I rate in Jamaica as producers and artists as well.
You mentioned that, you know, these 2 albums have come through lockdown. How has lockdown been for you and your family? Because you said you were 5 months locked down in Jamaica. What's it been like in Jamaica during that time?
Oh, it's been amazing, the family time. That's one positive that's come out of it. You know, I usually tour for about 6 months a year. So, you know, there's certain key or really quality times that I've missed when my son was, you know, growing up. He's 4 now. My daughter is a year and a half. And now I'm just enjoying that time as much as I can. I'm soaking it up because, you know, my job actually takes me on the road a lot. Now I'm not. And so this is the time to just full joy it, you know what I mean?
Your little ones, they're so young, they must be absolutely thrilled to have you at home with them. Now, we can't go to Jamaica to visit you, but you are going to bring Jamaica to us. So tell us about this virtual gig that's coming up. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, in May 8th, you know, we're going to have a big concert on the beach in Kingston, so you'll be able to see Kingston in the background. We're going to have dancers. You're going to be able to taste the rum, smell all kind of things. All the good things that Jamaica is known for. You know, there's many great things here, and I just want to bring a little bit of that energy to everybody on May the 8th. It's going to be a good thing.
It's making us wish even more that this whole thing finishes up and we can get on a plane and go somewhere. In terms of your music career, Sean Paul, you know, in terms of getting into the business, how did that happen for you? And also, what were you listening to when you were a young artist? Who were your influences?
I was listening to hip hop music and dancehall music. What I do, so like Supercat, Shabba Ranks, people like Buju Banton, who's actually on this album. I was also listening to LL Cool J, Slick Rick, Run DMC. That was my time period. And, for me, music really has no time period, even though we do have generations that listen to different people. Like, after I grew up, I started to check out jazz and Miles Davis and stuff like that. So, once the catalog is out there, and you have a love for music, it doesn't really matter which generation you're in. Music is ready to bring us together, I
love that your music is so diverse. And when you think about the amount of people that you've collaborated with, you just said the new album, I think, Sean Paul, is it 15 tracks out of the 16 are collaborations? And just looking at some of the massive names that you have collaborated with, Beyonce, Rihanna, Busta Rhymes, Kelly Rowland, Nicki Minaj, that's just a few of them. What is it that you enjoy about the collaboration process?
Music is supposed to be to bring people together. Even in a band, you have the drummer, you have Ringo, and then you have Paul on the what you call it,
guitar,
the guitar and singing, and everybody else, John and
George.
Yeah, the Beatles. Yeah, we had to come together to make music, so. I think that nowadays, especially hip hop or dancehall music or music when you rap, it's seen as a one. That guy is the thing. But I like to collab. It teaches me stuff. I learned a lot from collabing with Beyonce and her team. Just seeing how focused they were and how talented she really was and what she put into her music. Same thing with working with Clean Bandits. They're amazing and their artistry is something to really behold as greatness. Everybody in the group plays amazing music, classical and modern. And so, as I said, you learn from them. Maybe I don't learn everything that they do. But
every day's a school day, Sean. You have to keep learning, my friend. That's what keeps you fresh. Listen, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time this morning, and hopefully we'll get that taste of Jamaica with the live gig coming up. Thanks, Sean Paul.
Thanks, Sean Paul.
Thank you. Appreciate your time. Love.
Right, Sean Paul's brand new album, Live and Living, is now available on all the usual digital platforms. And if you want to party with Sean Paul in your living room,
yes, please.
Tickets for his live stream beach concert in May are now available at dreamstage.live.
We should just do that. We should just have a virtual concert here. It's so great.
Yeah.
That's your effort at dancing, is it right? We're back with some spring summer looks on the catwalk after this quick break. You go, Si.